So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about two interesting stories that went live recently. One is a topic that's been going around a bit, discussing if the PlayStation 5 should be delayed, and people are giving reasons for it. So I wanted to talk about that, and also I wanted to dive into PlayStation 5's marketing and how it's picking up a lot, hopefully indicating something is in the near future event-wise for PlayStation 5. First, let me know if you think the PS5 should be delayed because of what's going on in the world with CV. I want to make it clear, if my title didn't, I do not think the PlayStation 5 should be delayed, but you guys could be different, and of course we're going to dive into this topic in the video as well. So comment below, should the PlayStation 5 be delayed into 2021 or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, PS5 marketing. So, as I've been saying for the last 2 weeks, Sony has picked up in their marketing train for the PlayStation 5 as they gear up for the launch of the console later this year in November. I saw some people get confused between holiday 2020 and late 2020. I personally just think that's just covering that the holiday season doesn't necessarily happen at the same time everywhere in the world, or some places don't really celebrate the same holidays, so late 2020 makes more sense to say. But getting back to the story, Sony in the last few weeks have put up their PlayStation 5 global ad that showcases the PS5's capabilities and what it can do with the DualSense controller via its haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, and what the console overall can do with 3D audio. They also had ads plastered at recent soccer events with the logo prominently positioned in the background of many snapshots of players. After that, the PS5 Dorito Bag contest ad, and more recently, another hype trailer releasing with footage from some of PS5's biggest upcoming games like Demon's Souls, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Horizon Forbidden West. And even more recently, and that's what we're going to cover now, Sony have updated their banners across their social media, including Twitter, two platforms they've left quiet for months now, which are Facebook and Instagram. Instagram doesn't have banners, but they uploaded their latest trailer there, and they haven't posted on Instagram since July 1st. So what do these updates mean? I want to say this means the PS5 event is around the corner, and it really does feel like that with all of these ads and marketing pieces going live in the last 2 weeks, but it really seems like Sony is sticking to their guns of waiting for Xbox to go first. I personally hope that we do get an announcement on Friday saying, hey, next week we're holding our big event that will showcase everything, but just like this whole summer, we'll have to wait and see how things go. But you guys let me know if you think we'll get an announcement this Friday or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the second story of the video, people asking for the PlayStation 5 to get delayed or are making the argument for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X to get delayed. For the Series X, I can see some argument there in terms of Halo getting delayed, so delay the whole thing. But even then, I think fans would still want it to release this year. So there's a couple of arguments I'm hearing being made by people over at Kotaku, and then other media outlets started talking about this, making similar arguments to delay the PlayStation 5. And the big one is, of course, CV, the big thing happening with the world right now, and due to it, people are losing their jobs, getting sick, and so on. So I'm right there with you in saying that this is horrible, but I in no way see that connecting to the delay of the PlayStation 5. What would delaying the PlayStation 5 say to early 2021 really do? People will still be losing their jobs, CV will still be around, and horrible things will still be happening in the world. This argument in that people can't afford the console because they don't have the money this year because they've lost their jobs is a weird one. If you can't afford the PlayStation 5 now, just get the PlayStation 5 later. Why does this have to be complicated? Just like there are people who can't afford the PS5 this year, there are still people who are able to buy the PlayStation 5 this year. Why do you think Sony doubled down on the production of the console? People will be buying this thing this year, and it seems like it'll sell better than the PS4 did in 2013. I saw another argument that games development is rough right now and developers need more time, and I get that. And to that, I still say CV has only been going on for about 7 months. Entire games don't get developed in 7 months. If there were games being made to release this year, they've been in development for years already, and delaying a few months won't provide a major change if a game really just was not ready to release by November. Another option, of course, is the developer themselves can delay their game. The console does not need to wait. And if people really think the PS5 should get delayed because of what's going on in the world, why don't we just delay the next iPhone? If people can't afford the PlayStation 5, they certainly cannot afford the next iPhone. Let's also delay new TVs. In fact, let's delay all electronics because people have lost their jobs and cannot afford to buy these things. To me personally, this whole argument is a bit ridiculous. If you can't buy the PlayStation 5 this year, then don't. Save up, and when you're ready to do so, pick one up. If you're emotionally invested in what's going on in the world, which I think most of us are, but for you personally, you can't think about video games, then that's just you. I'm personally very excited for the PlayStation 5 launch, and honestly, its release is a shining light ending off this crazy year we call 2020. If you're not into the launch titles, that's just you again, and launch lineups in general aren't really the best, but we still get Spider-Man on launch day. This is all really to say, Sony, I know you guys aren't delaying the PlayStation 5 period, and I'm just happy that's the reality of things. But you guys let me know if you're excited for Spider-Man Miles Morales, a big PlayStation 5 launch title coming later this year, or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "keep the train going," because there are some people who want the delay. I'm personally not one of them, and if you're in that same boat, destroy the comment section with "keep the train going," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.